What did I mean when I said, if you're financially set? Hey guys, it's John here in the studio on once again a lovely day. And I wanted to hop on and answer a comment that came in on the channel. She says, I would like to throw something into the mix and would love to hear any feedback. I love the statement, purpose is chosen, not found. I agree 100%. I'm 63, healthy, very physically fit, and take great care of myself. However, working so much, sometimes 2 jobs, I would have loved to retire decades ago. LOL. But you say something relevant at this point in the video. If you are, quote, financially set. Not many people I know, actually none my age, are financially set to retire until the final age to receive full Social Security benefits at 70 years. I could joyfully engage in numerous activities, classes, workshops, adventures, etc., to keep me joyfully and blissfully satisfied if I were financially set. So, our identity is still connected to what we do to generate the income to pay our obligations. Would love to hear any feedback. Love and light. Thank you so much for this comment. There's a whole bunch in this that's really kind of interesting to me. One of the things is that this identity of money, people look at money in very differently than I do. I look at money from the aspect that it's just another construct. It's just another creation. And when you look at the concept of that, in my life, whenever I've needed money, I've declared that I was receiving money, and I did. Talk about retiring. In my 20s, I went on the road doing Renaissance festivals, and I ended up working 2 days a week, had 5 days off, and made more money than my brothers and sisters. When I came to spiritual work, I got picked up. I was doing spiritual work all over the country. Then I went to corporate work, and I did more. But in all of those times, I only worked a couple days a week. And then when I got into corporate speaking, I worked a few days a month. I still had ample income, but I believed I was receiving. What you've created in this comment is this idea that you have to be living to Social Security age before you can do anything. This is exactly what you're creating into your experience. I am joyfully transitioning into a life where I'm abundant in my wealth and receiving income, easily and frequently, so I can live into a life and take all these classes that I am taking. Right? That's a different belief. This whole thing is set up as even the part here we have to generate income to pay our obligations, right? It comes back to the belief that, I have to blank, 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 blank. I joyfully create. I happily receive. I've been all over the world. I've done all kinds of crazy things, right? And it comes back to that understanding that as the creator of your experience, money is just another creation. Retirement is just another creation. If you look at my life, someone once said to me, she says, John, you work really hard at not working hard. I said, no, I'm loving life, and I'm doing something I love. And when I do something I love, first of all, even when I did my job, I wasn't hating it. I was loving my job. So, I wasn't really working that hard when I did work because I was enjoying it so much. It was physically demanding, of course, but, it wasn't long hours every week doing all those kind of crazy things. It really comes down to the idea of what do you believe about this moment. If you believe you have to do this and work all the way out, you could easily find something that you love to do. If you're a writer, you could start writing a book right now and get it done. If you wrote 1 page a day, in 3 months you'd have 90 pages. 6 months you'd have 180. If you wrote 1 page a day, you'd probably write it faster than that, but simply 1 page a day. And what would happen is you'd have a book. Then you get that book out there. What happens if this book's going to help so many people, and I believe this book is going to reach millions of readers, and it's going to affect the world in positive ways. So you put the book out, and your new belief is in that book, and it gets picked up by Taylor Swift, right? Taylor Swift is seen reading your book. Wow, Taylor Swift is seen, every Swiftie in the world buys your book. What happens? You're a multimillionaire, right? That's how the creation could happen. Could also be that you get picked up by Amazon as a book that they promote, and that could be your path. The other thing, you could be a musician. You could start a YouTube channel about your personal beliefs and struggles in life, and then you're going to find people who are in like mind. Now, next thing you know, that YouTube channel is generating income from ad revenue. You start creating income around that. Now, are you still working? Or are you really enjoying what you're doing? There's a difference between work and enjoying what you're doing. Purpose is chosen, not found, as the video says. People will often define themselves by their jobs, like we said, but purpose doesn't have to end at 70 years old, at 65 years old. Purpose can go on to the day you die, and can go on even past, because you're only dying in the physical, not in reality, because life is eternal. You leave the body and you're still alive. So it comes down to, what are you choosing to create in this experience? Now, some people think that it should happen instantly. I personally like to go easily through life, so I when I create, I choose to receive. I let it come into my experience and be a beautiful surprise, and I always get what I ask for. So the question is, has this belief worked for you, that you have to work till 70 years old and nobody is financially set, and that or even your friends have those same beliefs, because that's very much handed down from parents. You have to work 9-to-5 job. You have to work until Social Security. You have to. These are constructs from past generations. You can create anything into your world. You can create anything into your world, and money is just a part of that. It's just a creation. Right now the modern spiritual movements talk about the law of attraction and all that. All that is the marketing of creation. You are literally creating the experience, and you get to choose what to create, and you get to choose your purpose too. And you get to choose if you're financially abundant. You get to choose if you're going to live believing you're stuck in this idea that you have to work to 70 so that you can retire with Social Security. And I am not financially set. I am, God's name, whatever you ask in God's name is granted. I am not financially set. I am joyfully receiving an abundant income so I can explore the world and see new things that I love and enjoy. It's a different belief. And the more you can get into that belief, the more you'll start to see results of that belief. But as long as you stay in the framework of the belief that you're not financially set and you're stuck until you're 70, then you're going to have that same experience over and over again, because that's what you are creating into the world. Your thoughts are creative. What you think you become, you create your world. That's what the Buddha said. So that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See you. Bye.